mirror, can't look at me cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me, by the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road. At the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Head's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers from the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my road. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Try to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through. Bet the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Bottles and believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open the mind.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know I that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Stroud out of the gun here. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. That's complete to Dell. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Take Dell, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Here we go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
What is this?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defense is talking about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket for the defense.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game, that they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Stroud. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11, as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Stroud looking to throw. Flushed out right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. The throwing again is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Stroud. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Houston. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Got a man. It's Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Burrow will throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Shoves him aside.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And these are the situations that really tested defenses, sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure 8 when I wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we don't need the weight. If you get it to the top of the plate. Wanna run it up, run it up all night. If the lights went down, get your keep up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw with Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and 5. The motion man here is McClure. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. A pickup there of 13. First down, Washington.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Now, this looks like a design run. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A big play there for Washington. 47 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Harry McClure. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Watson going to throw right away. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long for Watson. This pass caught by Judy. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. That's going to be caught. Down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Pierre Strong on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. He'll get this out wide. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Watson. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. 14 on the pickup. It's a Browns first down. They bring Judy in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Shotgun snap to Watson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He finds Judy on that one. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's taken in. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the gun, Watson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun, here on third down, Watson. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first down. It's Watson. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
To throw on second down is Watson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
He is going to have a Browns first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now it's Watson. That's caught by 4. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Cleveland.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hand.
That is caught. What a throw. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Browns. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pass to 60, pass to 60.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 5. On second down, it's Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The motion man here is McClure. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Now a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll run here with Eckler. Marked down at the 6. Now, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Watson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Up the middle, here's 4. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. He'll go left side here and complete this one. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. throw with Daniels. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here's second down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
up to ground movement. Riding in the years. Not used. Tighten up, you'll lose. I approve. I bet I step in the proof. Straight up to ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be a money wife. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, trying to be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Dustin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jordan Hicks takes it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Quick to the air, here's Watson. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Back to the air, Watson. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first. Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. 30! It's the 10! And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Get six, baby. Get six. Give me that. Push the rock down the field.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Brought in by Ford. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Watson on 1st and 10. Finding Judy. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Connection made to Judy. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Lamar out of the pistol. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Aguilar with the grab. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
This one is up and good. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one complete to Njoku. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion here left. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here's 2nd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes it the impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Ravens driving. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. He finds Aguilar. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. He puts some juice on it. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That'll be complete to Ford. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Watson to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working from the gun, Watson. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, Watson. It's complete to Ford. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Watson now. Cutting in the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Complete on the option. That's a Cleveland touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Well, no pushing the envelope, it appears, in what remains of this 1st half. He's going to take a knee and watch that time run out here. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Finding Judy. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They motion a receiver left. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sticking to the air with Watson. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Henry on the catch. And they catch chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Jackson looking to throw. He'll get this to Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3rd and just 2 to go. He's back to throw. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. And again, it's Jackson. Aguilar with the grab. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens leading by 6. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Bateman hauls it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Trying the toss here for 2. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stops. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one hits for 30. And that gives the Browns a first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. David Njoku, the touchdown. So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2.
The Browns.
Back to throw. Buys top, and he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds Aguilar. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Ravens gonna give it another go, trying for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. Able to get it to Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Sticking to the air with Watson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't got too long, no, you know I gotta catch my flight, you know I gotta reach new heights again, you know we running up at night, you know I only get one life for this, the night, the night, ago, I'm living like the text went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mules, but I'm the king and adjust it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty's better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter.
Yo.
Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night. To myself saying little Curtis. You know
We about to hop on this duty chat. What y'all want to play, man? We got some little shit. What y'all want to play, man? We got some little shit.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I beat by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. You really be stepping on shit that nigga. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 100, yeah, right away. They try to fly my
So how many packs you got? About 3. I don't say what house about 3.
There's 3 niggas in your house and it wasn't me. And they all shooting, but they're ready for anything. I bought 3 pounds of weed and 3 pounds of lean. I know you wanna get high, baby. Just suck my dick from the side, baby. Boy, don't have my ride, baby. This bitch wanna smoke all my weed. I don't wanna sit so hard to get money. should never will try me. He gon' need a more no outfit. Left our shots off, he got hit with about 3. Now I got 2 niggas and about 3. I pay and then get busted. What would you do if the world was ending? Jump up for building a talk to your crush. Take all your secrets and pride possess. Burn them or give them to someone you trust. I'll be cool with the world on fire as long as it's everything cordial with us. Tell me you love me, let's meet at the tree on the hill and watch as the world blow up. I ain't afraid of me dying alone. I've been spending my money on clothes and diamonds. None of this shit make me bulletproof, bro. I don't see what the point of me buying design. Finding a good girl hot, swear I'ma hold on to her whenever I find her. Brand new couch in the crib, came with a drink and a switchy behind the recliner. No question, you know I'm behind you. LV's book bag came with a racks and broke ass nigga. I probably signed it. These niggas fucked up, letting me in. I ain't going back to my old days, nigga. I drag on a nigga and speak on a man. These niggas fucked up, letting me win. Thought I was done, but I did it again. What would you do if the world was in? Jump off a building and talk to your crush. Take all your secrets and pride possess. Burn them or give them to someone you trust. I'll be cool with the world on fire as long as it's everything cordial with us. Tell me you love me, let's meet at the tree on the hill and watch as the world blow up. Thought I was done, but I did it again. Thought I was done, but I did it again. What would you do if the world was in? Jump off a building and talk to your crush. I'll be put back in for rent, saying things I paid, don't even get money. Y'all ain't got no weed rolled up for? Oh, little King Draco. Oh, let my buddy probably kill your bitch ass brother. And this bitch. We really be stepping on shit. That nigga try to run you, fall, you fuck. I gave him 10, Jeff gave him 5. I guess that wasn't enough. 762's about to Drake, they hurt, they fuck little up. I shoot too fast, can't run you slow, hit the floor, you won't get up. We really fucking the streets, ain't got nobody, little nigga, that shit ain't nothing. I was hoping that shit wasn't from me, still bitch, I was scoring buckets. That's your ass, not the diss. If you don't want to score, they pushing your pick. DOA, fuck that cripple shit. Finna swing my door, we get us a bit. Fools in the clothes, hit my career. Glass for 3, make a big nigga sick. 762, that go through a brick. Get the fuck out of the way, get hit with a glitch. I feel no love, what's gun sound, bitch, I feel like on that block. That Glass for 3, my favorite gun, I swear that bitch on water. Man, I want to troll, SAS about make that bitch close. Slide got this shit bust a month ago, his ass ain't talking. Monty got his ass caught, think twice before he take these watches. They knew his ass was hit, when we tapped this bitch, he started to holler. I really bounce out of Q50, blow my 50, I'm not no rapper. Should've seen his bitch tryna eat his chips when I bounced out his neck. I went up 8, niggas know that I'm a real good clapper. His mom got hit, she was in the way, that kind of shit just happened. Let's just gon' swing that drink and bust your shit open like a pinata. If you a bitch, what a kid, you know I'm finna rock it. You can't talk, then you know you're in trouble. Late night plot, no niggas cover. You got some ice, you better tell me. I'ma torch his kids, yeah. I'ma torch his kids, my splash brother, nigga.
No doubt.
Losing the game. Coming in number 3. Don't let my buddy fight, catch your bitch ass.
Step in it.
They steady spinning.
Stay up in it.